hopefully this mic is good in this position. Just a little mic test. These mirrors don't like to stay where they fucking are. You accelerate and they fucking try and get out. I'll keep redoing them. That one's not so bad, but it still can move fairly easy, but that one's working its way out somehow. And when I accelerate, it bloody moves. It's really annoying. I just had a little ride out there. Little gut one I just got there. Luckily I weren't actually filming the video, but I got back up here, which is 3 miles out of Norwich, and realised the camera wasn't recording when I got off the bike. It's still annoying even if I'm not making a video. I might have to take that mirror off. I'm a bit worried that's going to work itself right out. I'm sure if I had the right equipment and everything, I can invent something a lot better than those stupid rubber tube things they have on these mirrors to grip, because they never fucking grip. I've heard about people having problems with them before, but I've cut them down obviously because I've got the smaller bars, and I tried using drywall wall plugs, but for some reason they weren't gripping for me, even though I've seen other people use them with no problems and they hold super tight. But for some reason these don't want to work properly. This one's in nicely, but it can still move if you move it, but that one's sitting there okay. I really had trouble speaking then, but yeah, that one's in there okay, but it still moves, so it's not super solid, but I don't think that'll come out. But this one seems to be working its way out a little bit, and as I say, when I accelerate it's moving. I've got a little idea what I can do. I shouldn't have to keep knocking about with them, it's really annoying. But what I can do is take them back out again, wrap a bit like half a pack of Sugra around each one of them, put them back in again, tighten them up as tight as I can, leave them for 24 hours without taking it for a ride so it doesn't vibrate them out or anything like that. Make sure I sort of sit on the bike in the riding position so I can get them set where I want them. Let that set overnight, and the Sugra should hold them stuck in there proper tight, because as they go in, as they are anyway, that'll just give it a bit of an extra seal, and when that hardens they won't go nowhere. I haven't noticed it since coming back actually, but on the way here, I don't know whether it was just the car in front of me making a noise or something. I wasn't riding right close to it, but I could hear a weird noise from the front. I was a little bit worried that was more of like a friction noise or wind noise that I weren't used to. So I got a little worried that my front tyre had actually started going flat, and I was like, oh, I don't want to get caught right out there with a flat tyre, with no repair kit, no roadside assistance and stuff like that. So that was a little worrying, but luckily all was good. So I thought I'll head back to Norwich anyway. He weren't going to look properly, as luckily he did look that guy. He almost, what it looked like to me was just look left and then pull out, man. That's what he was going to do, I think, but luckily something told him to look right first. I was too close to him to have him do that. Luckily I'm not just caning it everywhere at the minute, so if he did I might have had a chance to stop something happening, but luckily he decided it was best to look right as well. Yeah, I thought just in case there was a little something wrong with the bike, which I think that's actually fine, but just to make sure for today, I thought I'll head back tonight, just ride around the city for a little bit. I've been out for a little while now, it's a lovely day. Just have a little ride around the city to make sure it's alright. I'll get on and I'll try and sort these mirrors out, I think. Like this one won't really be much of a part, it doesn't really matter that I don't move like this. I can basically swivel it in there because it don't seem to want to come out, which is the main issue with this one. It seems to have worked its way out a little bit since I put it in there. I just have to be careful that the Subaru don't work its way out too much and keep working the throttle on that side. That's the main problem, that side. Whereas this side, it won't matter if it seeps out a little bit, that'll just help see a little bit more. Try a new camera angle as well, and put my mic in a different position, because it's either I need a new mic, I've been using this one for 2.5 years now, or just with the way I'm recording it again now, it's a little too sensitive because the sound didn't sound too, yeah, it didn't sound too crisp to me. So I thought I'd try it in a different position, hopefully being a slightly bit further away from my mouth. That won't be picking it up too sensitively. I might try and buy a new cheap mic soon anyway, then I'll make sure that's one of the ones with all the foam cover around it and all that sort of things. That should be good from the start. Whereas this one is the old Sony stereo mic with that's pretty chunky, so I can't even put it underneath the foam padding. It's too chunky for that, and it has got a dead cat put over each side of it to try and prevent the wind noise and stuff. But as with most motovloggers, I think this one's moving. Damn it! I think as with most motovloggers, I've had a lot of problems with audio here and there over the few years, and I just didn't notice, but the mirror just came off somewhere. Damn it, that's probably gone. And I've got a shit ton of flies on my thing. Maybe I'll just block that side off, so I've got to be careful around there as well where I turn around. Yeah, I might have to just block that side off and have one mirror on there, or block the other side off. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I didn't even notice it come off. I knew that might do. I should have stopped and pulled it off, but I might not have made it anyway. Oh, look where I came down on the last video. Didn't even realise it. Just go up a bit. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. If I smash to bits, I smash to bits. That was cheap anyway, only a £10. It's a flip flop. That's not my mirror. I have to look, but I'll know it was further up. Oh, my visor is full of bugs. I better check the camera. Yeah, hopefully the angle's alright on that as well. The problem here as well, there's nowhere to really pull over. Well, I even noticed that I could have bounced off into the bushes somewhere. There it is. You just need to turn around in here. I look like I might be in one piece as well. I think there's a little bit I could sort of park up there. I'll just park up there and walk up there. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was in neutral. There you go. What pain in the ass. I can see it from there. No. Don't run it over. I'll just put it in my bag for now. I thought so, as I went past it before. I thought it looks like it hasn't smashed. Luckily the traffic ain't too busy right now. Look at that, didn't even smash. Only a tenner. Oh, that's a bit scraped up, but luckily I've got some black paint that will easily sort that out if I was bothered. So it's got the rubber bit on there. Somehow, because I cut this down somehow, I put it right in, I push it in and hold it in as hard as I can as I'm tightening this, which is meant to push that in and push it out, but somehow that makes it seep out, if that's the right word, out at the end. That's why it's not gripping properly on this one. Maybe I ought to try turning that the other way, because the other one don't seem to do that. But I still might put the Subaru on, as you saw this one start turning as well. Oh, that's funny. It's luckily that's kind of a matte or satin sort of finish on there, and I've got some tough black paint what I was going to use for the swing arm, so I would be able to spray that if I wanted to, but it's not a huge problem, is it? It's not something too many people would notice. Got a little chipped on there, it's not too bad. Surprised it didn't smash. Surprised I found it, to be honest. Anyway, I'll see you when we get going again. I'm going to get my helmet off and take a drink, I think. I might be able to do it with my helmet on. Let's have a try. No, if I can get it to my top lip. I've got a squashed fly on my tank. It's weird the places you find them squashed sometimes, isn't it? I got off the bike earlier and found one on the seat. Right, I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to take my helmet off and have a drink. Right, for these couple of cars, because I've got to take it easy on this soil we're getting out. I'm not used to riding on dirt. Well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure many of you have been through all this sort of thing and worse out and about on your bikes. It'd be awesome to hear any of your stories of getting stranded or losing things off your bike while you're riding along. At least I can fix this, or I'll be alright with just one now. I'd probably be better putting it the other side, although looking behind I can still see both sides pretty clearly. I've moved that back to where it was. I'm definitely gonna, whatever I decide, if I put both on again or just that one. Alright, slow down, I saw that car coming. I'm definitely going to use some Subaru with it as well to try and just make sure it stays in place. I had a feeling that might come off while riding along. If I'd have got further down there and saw this, I'd have probably pulled over and pulled it off anyway. But I didn't get there in time. I'm just surprised that the mirror didn't actually smash. Anyway, I wasn't even gonna make a video come next day. I thought I'll just go out, have a nice ride about. I always record while I'm out and about anyway, and I thought I'd put the audio together as well to test it, and I always put that together just in case something happened while I'm out and about, and I want to make a video out of it, you know, some stupid ass pull out on you or something silly. But then after stopping and checking my bike was alright and buying a drink, as I left I just started chatting about the mirrors and stuff, and funnily enough not long after that's where it come off. Anyway, I think I'll leave you there. I think I'll probably get a little video out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy seeing me lose my mirror. I don't know whether it caught it on camera or not, obviously, because I didn't notice it come off. But anyway, I'll see you again in another video soon. And hopefully by the time this is all uploaded, well, I'm sure it would be. I've got another one still already in editing to do first anyway, but hopefully my exhaust will be here and I can think about fitting everything. Anyway, as I don't know what the audio is like with this wind and this speed, I'll leave it there. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like it and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon. Feels kind of weird having nothing on the end of the bar. Fuckers. Proper fly splattered.